Not bad for the first fish of the day.
What the heck? That's a trout. Oh my gosh.
What are the trout doing up here? There we go. Ooh, what the heck do we have on here? What the heck? Is that a trout? Yo, it is. There we go. That's another trout. Another rainbow. What are these fish doing up here?
What's up YouTube, Eastern PA Fishing here. The date is Saturday, May 22nd. It's going up to about 92 degrees today, so I have a fire video for you. Today I'm about to head down to the creek and I am gonna fish for some absolutely giant fish. Might not be the fish that most of you guys are thinking of right off the bat, so you're gonna wanna stay tuned for this one. Hope you guys all like the content. If at any point in time you do, please scroll down below, hit that thumbs up button, leave me a comment down there, let me know what you did or did not like about this video. And also, if you're not already subscribed to the Eastern PA Fishing YouTube channel, what are you living under a rock? Do that now. Eastern PA Fishing here, you know what it is by now. Let's get right to the fishing.
And we made it. Oh, I had him. We have a couple nice ones coming in. Looks like one's looking at it. Nope, shied off of it. One just bit the line. Not the fish we were looking for, but we'll take him if we can land him. Big old carp. Second one this week. How am I gonna land him? Nothing but poison ivy. It's a big old fish. Not bad for the first fish of the day. We're gonna land this guy. Just gotta have to figure out how to get down here. Oh, I hope these roots hold me. Ooh, man, this is a nice fish, guys. It's probably just as big, if not bigger than the one I caught earlier this week. Well, the surprise fish for today's video was I was actually gonna come out here and catch a big old koi. But man, if these guys are biting, we'll take them too. I'm on up here. He's a little ticked off. I don't blame him. Oh yeah, that's a fatty. Hooked up again with a giant fish. Man, Eastern PA Fishing catches all the nice fish. Come on now. Great way to start out the day. Get on in the boat. Don't snap that line. Still only have 4-pound test on this rod. This is my trout setup. Oh man, this guy is strong. Trying to land him. This has been about a 3 or 4 minute battle so far. Oh yeah, look at that fatty, fat common carp. Beached it, there we go. Look at that fish. Get her unhooked here out of the water. Give you guys a little view, then we're gonna send her back on her way. That is a big old carp. Not bad for the first fish of the day. Got her unhooked. Look at that fish. Oh man, that is a mondo. Absolutely pig of a carp. Oh man, look at that fish. What an old fat fish. Let's get her back. There she goes. What a creek monster. We catch all the fat fish in Pennsylvania. Hope you guys all like the content so far. We're just getting started. Well, so far we have one big carp in the bag. We are off to a great start. Before we go any further, I just want to say I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Oh, had one. Oh, no way, we got him. We got one. Target species, not very big. Get down to the water so we can land him. Oh, here we go. Oh, he popped off. How much does that suck? Well, it looks like our target species is being quite elusive, so let's throw on a little pinch-tail grub. Oh wait, we already did. Let's catch some fish on it. Wasn't recording. Not even sure if I was recording for the first one.
What the heck? That's a trout. Oh my gosh.
What the heck? What are the trout doing up here? That is a nice bow. Holy smokes. What the heck, guys? That is a real nice rainbow. There should not be trout up this far in the creek. Oh, he popped off. Oh, what a shame. That was insane. No way. There's not supposed to be trout here. Oh man, shame we didn't land him. That is nuts. Been out here for about 3 hours now. Only a couple fish here and there. Actually just caught a largemouth bass. Pretty sure that wasn't on camera. I know that big trout that I just hooked into was on camera. That was a real big rainbow. And there's honestly no explanation why he was up this far in the creek. I mean, those trout do travel, but that is quite a hike from where they stocked. One of the reasons why I like fishing this portion of the creek is because I never see anyone up here fishing. There's always a ton of people walking around, but no one is ever fishing this area. Hopefully we can come across some more bass or some more trout. That would be sick. This video kind of turned into something I wasn't really planning on it being. I wanted to come out here and catch myself some koi, but obviously that just wasn't happening. Did catch that one big carp right off the bat, and then I literally just sat there for like 2.5 hours catching nothing, getting very few bites. One of the reasons why I left the GoPro off for the majority of that, so I had some time to do a little backup fishing if I needed to. Something's gonna eat this jig. Ooh, something did. Not really what we were looking for. Whatever, at this point we'll take him. Red breast, sunfish. Multi-species kind of day. Oh man, we're coming across all different types of stuff in the creek. Look at this. Red strider turtle, I think that is. Whatever, some type of creek turtle. Probably shouldn't be touching this guy. Loaded with diseases. But if that is a red strider, cool story about them. They actually are not indigenous or native. The reason that they are here is because back in the 90s, having a turtle was a real cool thing to do. And then everybody, you know, kind of caught on and was like, you know, a turtle's a pretty boring pet. It's crazy the impact that humans have on the environment and ecosystem. Kind of walking through a bunch of sunfish beds, but I'm being very careful to walk around them. We need as much sunfish as we can possibly get in these creeks. Nothing like a good old panfish bite. Oh, we got a feisty little panfish. Oh, it was a green sunfish. Well, it was a nice bite. Dang, look at his shoulders. Holy smokes. Man, that is a pig of a rock bass. Another species, another fish. We are definitely up past the part of creek where I would think there would be any trout. I just don't think there's enough running water to keep them alive. Also, there's just not enough access for them to get all the way up here, unless there was a private stack, which I have heard there are some on this creek. Oh, had another fish. Oh, there we go. Another one, whatever, I'll take them. Red breast. See ya, dude. Tell you, this little grub is the ticket. You guys just want to go out and catch yourself a ton of fish on lures, this is the way to do it. I'm almost considering heading back upstream past where I was initially fishing for koi and maybe hitting up some more spots down that way. Maybe hopefully catch another trout. Pretty incredible that they made it up this far in the creek. Trout are pretty sensitive fish, especially when it gets warm out. We just covered a pretty good stretch of creek, so I think we're about to head back now past where we caught the carp, head downstream a little bit, hit up a few holes since we did see that trout down there. There may be more. That is kind of ridiculous that that fish was up this far. Chances are we might not run into any more, but we are definitely gonna still catch some more fish. So stay tuned. Got something on here. Dang, he's fighting good. Rock bass. These guys always fight good. Oh, that's because he was a mondo. There we go. Man, what a fighter. chunky rock bass on the grub. Look at that dude. Wasn't recording. Second bass of the day. First one probably on film. What a beauty. It's a nice little bass for this creek. Never complain about any type of bass. Look at that dude. It's a sweet fish. Threw it right in front of him and he grabbed it. There he goes. Having a good little day of fishing out here so far. Hey, hey, hey. Red breast. Green sunfish. Oh man, another green sunfish. What do we got here? Creek chub. Hey, another creek chub. Actually, this, I believe, is a common shiner. Oh, it's common shiner. Back in the water. There we go. Ooh, what the heck do we have on here? What the heck? Is that a trout? Yo, it is. Oh man, what are these fish doing up this far? Let's see if we can land this one. Lost the other one. We got him on there. Man, look at that. What are these fish doing up this far? I have a feeling if we keep walking downstream, we could probably find some more. All right, I gotta land you, dude. Dang, look at that. That's a freshie too. This is not an old. There we go. What the heck are you doing here? That is some weird stuff. See it, dude. Ah, GoPro screen's all wet. Sorry about that. Probably a terrible looking release, but what the freak? What are these trout doing up here for one? And for another, what the heck are they doing biting a grub? Thing is gigantic for trout. It's pretty odd. Let's keep fishing. Still got a little GoPro charge left. Oh! Huh. Almost felt like another trout bite. How many trout could have made it up this far? I am at least 1.5 miles to 2 miles up above where they stock this creek. It just goes to show when you're fishing for trout, after a while, those fish are gonna move. They aren't gonna stay in the same spot forever. What do we got here? Oh boy. A little sunny. I think we're gonna try to hit one more spot before we get on out of here. I actually haven't really been to this portion of the creek in probably about a couple years. Forgot how good some of the spots are. The fact that there are trout up this far in the creek is pretty insane to me. Just pretty much about wrapping everything up here. GoPro is about to die and I am pretty much starving for lunch at this point. Almost regretting not taking that fish to eat right there at the end, but whatever. We're gonna hit a few more holes, see if anything else is willing to bite our little grub. What the? Oh yeah, yeah. Green sunfish. Probably the last fish of the day. There we go. That's another trout. That is probably gonna be the last fish of the day. Another rainbow. What are these fish doing up here? He's a nice one. Let's get him up. Dang, what is the deal? I have never caught trout this far up the creek before. This is insane. There we go. Now guys, honestly, I would like to release this guy, but I have been out here fishing for about 5 hours. I am starting to get a little hungry, so I think this guy is gonna be our lunch for today. I thank you, Mr. Trout. You have served your purpose as a stocked fish. You're gonna be my lunch. got ourselves a little lunch. We caught a ton of fish today. We explored some parts of the creek that we haven't been to in years. And I was honestly very, very, very surprised that miles up from where they stock, that there are still stock trout up here. I initially came out here, I wanted to catch myself some koi, caught a big carp right off the bat, and then sat there for about 2.5 hours casting at fish that literally just did not want to bite. Threw on the little grub on the same jig head that I was using the bread with, and I caught myself a ton of fish. And surprisingly enough, there's a pretty good population of trout in this area. Just goes to show that they stocked the heck out of a lot of the creeks this year. There are still a ton of trout out there. You just have to go off the beaten trail to find them. But honestly, you just got to keep the positivity. You just have to keep on fishing. Those fish are out there, and if you look long enough, you'll find out where they're at. Well, everybody, I'm apologizing now for my sweaty and dirty appearance. Just a little breakdown for today. I caught myself a giant carp, hooked into a giant trout with a little pinch-tail grub, fished with that for quite a while, caught myself a ton of panfish, a few little bass here and there. But the thing that stood out to me the most today was the fact that there were trout up this far in the creek. Very, very surprising. This is miles away from where they stock. So that just goes to show you that these fish really will travel the creek until they can find somewhere where they can hunker down for the season. It's very hot today. It's probably not going to get any cooler for the rest of the summer, and the water levels are going to do nothing but drop. So it starts to become very hard to find trout. But one of the things you can always look for is fast moving water that lead into deeper pools. The deeper moving water will provide the fish with enough oxygen so they can survive these tough Pennsylvania summers. Those deeper pools are 90% of the time where the trout will be hanging out. Anyway, I had myself a great time out here. Amazing day fishing. I'm about to go home and cook myself that trout. It should be absolutely delicious. Hope you guys are all having a great day. And I also hope you guys all like the content. If at any point in time you did, please scroll down below. Hit that thumbs up button. Leave me a comment down there. Let me know what you did or did not like about this video. And if you're not already subscribed to the Eastern PA Fishing YouTube channel, stop living under a rock. Do that now. Eastern PA Fishing here. You know what it is by now. Till next time, guys, stay safe, stay tuned, and stay fishy.